For more on this, let's welcome in RNC National spokeswoman Danielle Alvarez. Danielle, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. It's great to be with you this morning.
You too. Nice to have you back on. Donald Trump in Iowa yesterday. Really important state moving forward. Let's listen to what he had to say last night.
Together, we will end the era of weaponized government forever. We will end woke. We will crush the deep state. We will save our economy. We will defend our farmers. We will evict Joe Biden from the White House. And we will make America great again.
His speech last night coming on the heels of these two bank collapses that we saw over the weekend. He seems to be running the smartest campaign that we've seen. Of course, he's got a lot more experience now. But what do you make of that approach?
You know, eye on the prize. He said in his speech that the goal is to defeat Joe Biden and to remove him from the White House. And that's what I encourage all of our GOP candidates to do. It's incredibly important that we remain united and that we focus on Joe Biden, because we just saw the bank collapses over the weekend. We just saw the caravan of illegal immigrants crossing our port of entry at the southern border. We know what's happening with inflation and the economy and crime, and it is so important that we send Joe Biden and his failed Democrat policies packing.
All right, let's talk about that, Danielle. In 2020, about 40% of Trump's total vote count came via absentee and mail-in votes. This is according to Pew Research, almost a full 20 percentage points behind what Joe Biden got. Now, we know a lot of that had to do with COVID-19, but let's face it, mail-in voting is now part of the new normal, whether Republicans like it or not. How does the Republican Party catch up?
You're right. It's a part of the law of the land, and so we have to play by the rules in place. The RNC was successful in states like California, where we partnered with the California GOP to do ballot collections, and we have to play by the rules in states where mail-in balloting is part of the law and is legal, and the RNC is going to do that. We remain neutral in primaries, and so while our GOP candidates are fighting it out for that nomination, we remain neutral, and we focus on that infrastructure so that we can hand over the keys to a great ground game operation once we have that nominee, and then we can focus on the general election and defeating Joe Biden in November.
On that note, what would you say to critics who claim that Republicans need a different digital strategy ahead of 2024? What are you guys planning on doing differently, specifically 20 months from now?
So the RNC is currently working on our after action report. The chairwoman, Ronna McDaniel, put a committee together who is tackling just this. We know that we have to grow our pool of small dollar donors, and our nominee is going to help us do that. Our Republican candidates with their great policies and great messages are going to help us do that. And we know that we also have to focus on targeting online, not just putting up money on TV, but also making sure to target voters online. And we have to have a broad-based approach, just so that we are able to turn out our base, but so that we are also able to grow our base and persuade either soft Republicans or independent voters who are sick and tired of Joe Biden and Democrats.
Yeah, great
failures.
point. Danielle, just 15 seconds. Anything you can tell us about the debates this summer as you guys continue to plan for those first Republican debates?
As announced, our first debate will be at our convention city in Milwaukee, Wisconsin this summer, and we'll have more announcements forthcoming, but we are really excited to draw everyone's attention to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where we'll host our first debate and eventually select the next president and vice president of the United States.
Yeah, unbelievable. Right around the corner. I'm very excited about that as well. Looking forward to the summer and warmer weather. Danielle Alvarez, we'll pick this up again soon. Thank you.